What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be looking at what to look for in a guitar book. Well, that's kind of a tricky question because there's so many different guitar books out there. But if you're looking for one to help you as a beginner, let's say you start learning how to play guitar, what you're going to look for is 4 elements. One, does it come in guitar notation, meaning the symbols that are in treble clef, that you learn in school, those kind of notations, the little black dots with the stems, those things. That one. The other one is, does it come with guitar tablature so it can help you read the guitar notation? Guitar tablature is a system that is made up with 6 lines and numbers that go through the lines that represent the strings. It's specifically for guitar players. Bass players too, stringed instruments of those two can use it. And then the next one is going to be, does it come with a DVD with broken down content? Sometimes the DVD that you get, they just kind of run through the exercises real quick. So you want to make sure you look into a DVD that's breaking things down for you in individual actions. Not something that's like, okay, this is how you play this, and then they go to the next lesson. Maybe they can break it down into 1 to 2 different ways of how to do that, or slow down the tempos, things like that. And the last thing is if it comes with like a backing track for music on it that you can play over. So those are the 4 elements that you want to look for when picking a book. Usually books nowadays could come with 3 of the 4 elements. They're going to usually come with notation, tablature, and a DVD, or notation, tablature, and then a CD for the background tracks that you can play along to. Sometimes you'll find them in all 4. It just depends. But once again, you want to make sure to be looking for the content. Is it easy to read? Does it come with, like, if you're doing a lot of bends and pull-ups and hammer-ons, does it come with like a sheet in the contents or right after the table of contents that shows you all the symbols that you're going to be using for the book? Does it give you many multiple ways to how to break things down? Or does it jump? Does it jump sporadically? Like, all right, you're on the first string and you're barely learning, and then it jumps to, okay, now you're going to use 3 strings. That's a big jump. So you want to make sure it's gradual learning. Okay, so that's if you're using a book for like trying to learn from a beginning status. Now, if you're looking into a book that's made specifically for like guitar scales, well, then it's going to probably be labeled like everything about guitar scales, or something around those lines, or like guru guitar scales, or something like that. I don't know. But there's so many books out there made for guitar chord books, everything about guitar chords, anything like that. That the idea when you're looking at those is you want to make sure that it is well-rounded to what you're looking for. Is if you're looking to play guitar chords for jazz, then you're going to start looking into everything about guitar chords for jazz, maybe, because jazz chords are different than just your normal chords that you're going to be learning. Okay, jazz chords are, they're a lot more jazzier. Get it? No, but really they're a lot more complex. Okay, they're a lot more complex in the chords, and they're a lot fuller as how you strum them and where you move around on the fretboard. Jazz chords are crazy sometimes. Okay, so it just really depends. For the guitar scale books, let's say if they have everything from C major to the end of C major, C major to all the guitar scales in between, Does it break it down into theory as far as modes, like Phrygian mode, Mixolydian mode? Does it have all the modes of the guitar scales? It just depends. If you don't know about that, well, then maybe you should go with an easier book. Maybe Guitar Scales for Beginners, or Guitar Chords for Beginners, or anything like that. You can even find them online first before you even try diving into buying your own book. But the idea is to find a book that makes sense to you. Okay, don't try to buy something where it's super crazy and has a lot of information that's packed in it, and then you're just left feeling overwhelmed with what's in the book. Okay, so make sure to look into what's in the contents in the book. Take your time. And one thing that I learned growing up was you can never have enough books. Just because one book doesn't have all the information doesn't mean you shouldn't buy another book that has information that you didn't know about. Buy both books. If you only have enough money for one, buy the one that makes more sense at the time to buy. Okay, wait for the other one. But I've noticed over the years I have tons of music books, and they all have little bits and pieces of information that are useful in different ways, different perspectives, And some of them just have different things that other books don't. So you're going to end up with a lot of books probably. But if you don't want to, well, that's why guitar teachers are here. You can always hire us to help you get where you want to go. I hope that helps. And once again, my name is Daniel Treviso. You can find me on mountainsideguitar.com. You can also find me on YouTube under Mountainside Guitar and Facebook under the same name. I'd appreciate if you like, comment, and share this video. And I will see you on the next one.